bruschetta would have to be one of the easiest snacks, breakfast, lunch, dinner meals you could make.
This is not intimidating to a hack in the kitchen like me. There's nothing here.
There's not.
So it's going to be simple.
Staples. Well, there's staples in my household.
Right.
There's always tomatoes, there's always basil, a cheese, onion, garlic, prosciutto, and bread.
And because you're a Wine Selector's subscription customer, there's always great wine in your house too, right?
So what have we got today?
Well, you've gone, I'm assuming, Italian, right?
What assuming?
Colours of the Italian flag here, white, red, green with the basil. So I've taken an Italian twist on what wines I've bought.
Fantastic.
I've got a Trebbiano. Which may
nice.
be a variety that not everyone's familiar with, but it's a light, fresh, zesty white wine. And I've also, in my Wine Selector subscription box behind me, I've got a Nero d'Avola as well. So I'm trying to keep the Italian theme, but I'm also quite wary that we've got a fair bit of acidity in tomatoes, and both these varieties are high acidity as well. So there's a little bit of complementing each other going on.
Love it.
So I'll get on and pour.
And I'll get on to crisping the prosciutto. Basically, it's like cooking bacon.
Right.
Or pancetta. You just want to get it really nice and crispy. And it provides a beautiful texture to have with your crispy, crispy bread. All right, so into our mixing bowl, I'm just going to dress our tomatoes. So we've got our mixed tomatoes here.
What tomatoes do you use? Because you go to the supermarket these days and you can get cherries, you can get all the heirloom ones, you can get truss tomatoes. Is there one that you prefer for the best bruschetta?
I'm an heirloom tomato gal, and I like colour. So for me, these are perfect. I mean, there's nothing wrong with a red tomato, but anything that's more colourful is more inviting. And then you're getting really different flavours as well of the tomato. So some are a bit sweeter, some a bit more acidic as well, and depending on how ripe they are as well. So if you can get some heirloom tomatoes, something really colourful, or if you grow your own, even better. All right, so I'm just going to turn the heat down of this bruschetta. Also, just quickly, thanks for my subscription box this morning.
You are.
Found it on the porch as I was getting the paper.
You are more than welcome.
Absolutely spoiled. Now I'm going to dress these tomatoes, some olive oil, vinegar, some onion, basil, bring it all together, and then we can toast our bruschetta and come back.
Sounds great. Look forward to it.
All right, Adam, the bread is beautifully toasted.
There's some good smells coming out of this kitchen at the moment, Laura.
Toasted bread.
Good
it's just a winner.
smells.
Now, all I'm going to do is assemble goat's cheese, tomatoes, the crispy prosciutto on top. And then you're going to talk wine, so then we can meet together at the end and enjoy the wine and the bruschetta at the same time.
Perfect. So I've got Trebbiano and I've got Nero d'Avola, so two varieties that hail from Italy. But both of these are made in Australia, Australian examples.
Love
and
it.
all I've done is simply looked at acidity being one of the main components, thanks to those lovely, beautiful tomatoes. So I've looked at the acidity in the tomatoes and I've gone with two wines, white and red, that are high in natural acidity as well.
Beautiful.
Just to help complement those tomatoes.
Love it.
So I think if you don't have Trebbiano and Nero d'Avola at home, which perhaps many of us haven't tried that before, that is the great thing about the Wine Selector's subscription option, is that high quality examples of these varieties that you may not be familiar with, we take all of that fear out of the way.
Love it.
And help you discover and experience that variety that you're not used to. To us, that's the great thing about wine, especially wine in Australia at the moment, is there's so much to discover.
Excellent. I feel like bruschetta's always messy.
It's not a knife and fork dish, is it?
I've got a white shirt on, so I'll probably use a fork and knife, because I just know that I'm going to get it everywhere.
Yeah, fair enough.
And then fried.
Hence my black shirt. I've learnt.
You have some prosciutto on top, and just because we're going to make it pretty, we'll just add some fresh basil leaves as well. And obviously they taste good, so...
Yes.
You know?
I'm going to take this because I'm very hungry and you've made me stand here and watch you prepare it. So if you don't mind...
You go.
You have a taste of those wines and yeah, let's go and enjoy. Oh, and before I eat this, Laura, I should say, If you need any more information about the Wine Selectors subscription options, wineselectors.com.au is your place to go. I know you've already got half your case still in the fridge.
But I look forward to the next one.
As we all do. Cheers.
Cheers.